Welcome back to the Luxury Cars Reviews. The SS Titanic, officially the RMS Titanic, Royal Mail ship, was one of the most iconic ocean liners ever built. Below is a detailed textual description of the exterior design of the Titanic, based on historical records and shipbuilding documentation. General overview. Type: Olympic-class ocean liner. Built by Harland and Wolff Shipyard, Belfast, Northern Ireland. Hull and superstructure. Hull. Color: black above the waterline with a red anti-fouling paint below the waterline. Construction: steel plating over a steel frame. Plating: riveted steel plates with double-bottom hull construction for increased safety. Portholes: hundreds of circular portholes lined both sides, especially on lower decks. Superstructure. Color: white, contrasting with the black hull. Lifeboats: 20 in total, 14 standard wooden lifeboats, 4 collapsible Englehart lifeboats, and 2 emergency cutters mounted on the boat deck with davits. Deckhouses: several white painted deckhouses and entrances, exits, companionways scattered across the upper decks. Funnels and masts. Funnels, smokestacks, number 4 total. Color: buff yellow with black tops, white star line signature livery. Functionality: 3 were functional, exhaust for boilers, the 4th was a dummy used for ventilation and aesthetics. Masts. Number 2, foremast and mainmast. Foremast, located just behind the bridge, held the crow's nest and wireless aerials. Mainmast, located towards the rear, also supported wireless aerials. Bridge and navigational structures. Bridge position, located on the boat deck, amidships near the front. Wheelhouse, enclosed, with large windows for navigation visibility. Open wing bridges, extended on both port and starboard sides for visual range during docking. Lookout's nest, mounted high on the foremast, accessible via a ladder. Crow's nest, observation platform used by lookouts, notably where the iceberg was first sighted. Promenade and boat deck. Boat deck, topmost deck with lifeboats and officer quarters. Accessible to first-class passengers. A deck, promenade deck, long, covered walkways with open railings, used primarily by first-class passengers. B deck, known as the bridge deck, it housed some of the most luxurious suites with private promenade spaces. Stern and bow details. Bow, sharp rake, traditional pointed design for ocean liners. Anchor handling, 3 massive anchors, the center anchor was particularly large. Capstans and mooring equipment, located on the forecastle for docking and maneuvering. Nameplate: Titanic, inscribed on both sides of the bow in bold gold painted lettering. Stern, rounded counter stern, a graceful curved design tapering at the waterline. Name and port of registry: Titanic, and Liverpool, its official port of registry painted on the stern. Rudder, large, single center rudder, supported by a complex hydraulic steering system. Paint scheme: hull, black topsides, red bottom. Boot topping, thin white stripe separating the black hull from the red anti-fouling paint below the waterline. Superstructure: white. Funnels, buff yellow with black tops. Decks, natural wooden planking on open decks. Miscellaneous details: ventilators, mushroom-shaped ventilators and cowls scattered across the decks for air circulation. Deck equipment: winches, bollards, cargo hatches, cranes. Navigation lights, located on the mastheads and sides to comply with maritime laws. Flagstaffs, one at the stern for the White Star Line ensign, one at the bow for the Union Jack.